Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to yet another video. Today I have another special video of installing shadow gloss trim on my BMW e46. As many of you know, we painted the car SAN MARINO BLUE, and this is one of the finishing touches that I want to do. I'm still in the process of wet sanding the car, so part of the car kind of looks like crap, but the parts that are wet sanded and polished are where we are going to install the shadow gloss trim. So I'll show you guys that in a minute. I actually got this trim from a subscriber. His name is Harry from the UK. Had it shipped all the way from the UK. The only cars that got shadow gloss trim, I believe, were the ZHP E46. You see a lot of E46 M3s. They don't even have shadow gloss trim. They just have the matte black trim. It looks awesome, so I'll show you guys that. So here's a look at the trim. These are the door pieces, and in here, believe it or not, are shadow gloss trim that I bought from someone else on the forums, and it was new in the package. Well, I don't think it was quite new, but it was pretty close to new. So super excited to put this on. This is the one that goes over the rear quarter window because it's absolutely looks like junk on most of them. The seals go to crap and stuff like that. So here's that, and now you're probably wondering, where is this long piece? That is right here. It's super long, so I couldn't fit it on the car, but here's a look at it. We are going to install it. I believe we need to install this piece first, then we can put on the C to A pillar arch. All right, so we are going to start by installing the quarter weather strip piece. I had to refinish this with 3M double-sided adhesive. We already prepped this with either, you can use rubbing alcohol or we used Car Pros. This piece has to go on first. It just sits in here, and it sits in front of the sill right here. It doesn't actually sit behind. That's what we thought. So we're gonna put this piece on first, and then we can put the A to C piece on. I wanted to give everyone a look at the shadow gloss trim. It's the next day, it's lighter out. Fortunately, it's getting dark super early around this time, but have some daylight right now, so I wanted to show you it. It does need to be polished. It is in pretty good condition, but still needs to be polished. So right here was kind of an issue that we had. We laid this piece first. Like I said, this piece is actually just using some 3M adhesive, and it's just stuck to the car. However, this piece right here sits on top of it, and you can see that little gap. I personally think that this piece should stick out a little more, but it's hard because you have to put this piece on first. It looks pretty good. There's a little piece of something in there that I need to get out. It looks pretty good, but it's not perfect. Other than that, it looks great. This piece, as you saw, it literally just slides in. Looks super good with the mirrors that are also shadow gloss. So shadow gloss everywhere. New wheels definitely will be coming, something that's going to match the SAN MARINO BLUE. Car looks absolutely incredible. Still putting the final touches on the car and still working on buffing the car. Most of the car has been wet sanded, so the orange peel has been taken out, so it's minimal. It's been cut, so it's not super glossy. It does need to be gone back and polished, which I'm working on. It's starting to get colder, so trying to hurry that process up. But here's a final look at it. Looks super good and couldn't be more happy. This trim is insanely expensive, and I have to give a huge shout out to a subscriber in the UK that was able to track this trim down for me from the junkyard. Like I mentioned, it's crazy. The M3s don't even get the shadow gloss. They get a matte black. I think the shadow gloss looks way better. Obviously, new BMWs, whether you have an M Sport or M car, you get shadow gloss trim. I just think it looks so much cleaner, especially with this color. I think chrome would have been too much. I think having the shadow gloss with the SAN Marino looks absolutely beautiful. So that is what I went for. It's very, very expensive. I think this piece alone, the A to C piece, is around, I want to say $3,600 from BMW new, so you have to buy it used. All right, before we close out today's video, there's one more thing I'd like to do to this car, and that is put on the brand new gloss black grills that I have to match the shadow gloss trim. So basically shadow gloss trim all around the car, including kidney grills. Obviously we are missing the BMW logo. I have those unordered. Those will be coming soon. Trying to finish up the car, but as I get things in, I'd like to put them on the car. So we're gonna throw on the shadow gloss grills now. I got them from Beamer World. I'll have them linked down below. They're the only decent ones I could find. All the other ones are super cheap or super expensive. These are around 80 bucks, which I think is not an awful deal. It is starting to get dark, but I want to give you a final look at what the kidney grills look like. I think they look awesome. Again, shadow gloss to match the rest of the car. Obviously, I'll do a full video walking around this car when everything's complete so you guys can see, but there's a final look at them. All right, everyone, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a huge thumbs up, consider subscribing. Also check out all of my links down below as they help out the channel at no cost to you. But without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed this mod, or this upgrade rather. I think it is a super cool upgrade that this car needed after being painted. Putting the chrome back on would have not been acceptable. I really think the shadow gloss trim is going to bring out this car. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.